Hello everyone, and welcome to Mega Man X3. This is Chupacabrasaurus Rex, and let's go ahead and get started. I'm gonna skip the intro here. I'm just ready to get into the gameplay. With the Mega Man X series, in case you haven't played before, they start off with an intro stage, just kind of let you get acquainted with the controls and the gameplay. The Reploid Air Force is attacking Maverick Hunter Base, and they are returning fire, obviously. In this close-up shot that we're about to see, we have X who jumps up here and starts blasting away on this airbot, and Zero comes in and takes out the helicopter blade with his saber. Zero then says, "X, I'll clear out the enemies out here. You go ahead and deal with the ones inside." And here we go. As with all Mega Man and Mega Man X games, you have a buster that you can shoot things with. You can see 3 of your blasts on screen at the same time. You can dash left and right by double tapping your directional button, or you can hold down the A button. You can wall jump by holding against the wall and sliding down, jumping off, and on that note, I'm ready to get going, so let's see. No, I'm not doing anything right here right now, so, and then we have another drop down here, and from here, oh, hello. Mac, where have you been? Shot and apparently trapped in a force field. That's nice. You're far too trusting, X. I'm now a member of Doppler's army. You'll make a fine addition to our forces once you have been shown the true destiny of the Reploid race. What's that thing? The decay, and it looks like we're being taken away. Awesome. Not really. What's this? Well, hello, Zero. He's got all the same functions we do. He's got mid-blast, mid-charge blast, full power blast. Oops. 2 blasts. Ow. 2 large blasts, followed by his saber. You can dash jump off of walls by holding the dash button while you're jumping off of a wall, which we're going to have to use here. That. Just keep going up and up. And since this guy's a jerk, let's be a jerk right back. Saber his ass. You know, that's going to be a repeated trend for the moment. What I just stepped into is a boss door. Usually, you don't have a boss right on the other side of the first one. There's a small area in between that you have to go through another area. Saber this guy too, just because we can. And I'm also going to use my saber to free X, if I don't miss. Again. It's not really necessary, that's just how I like to do it. Are you okay, X? Thanks, Zero, I'm okay. I'll check around headquarters again. Be on your guard, X. And now we're back in control of X. Go through the boss door. This is kind of like one of those areas I was talking about where you go through and then you have another area to go through to get to your boss. This particular guy is very, very large. Looks like he'd be very, very powerful, but he's extremely weak. You have 16 health bars. He can only damage you 1 at a time. If you lose this battle, there is an issue. Basically, just charge up your buster and just keep blasting away. And only those spiked balls on his arms can actually hurt you. I am really not playing well today. And there we go. Basically, he's just going to continue to blow up, which is always fun. Explosions are always awesome, unless it's you blowing up. You see all of his parts raining down from the sky. Zero teleports back in. Looks like we split most of the enemies. Out of here. I'll go back and check on headquarters again. Call me if you need me. See you later, X. And here's our password screen. Staple in the series. You can use these to restart since there's no save function. Now with the Mega Man X series, as usual, there's a gauntlet of foes you can go through their stages and take on. I am going to start with Blizzard Buffalo because there's a couple of things I want to grab here. One of which makes the game so much more manageable. It's a permanent power-up, and unfortunately, it's at the very, very end of the stage. Boy. And, of course, ice physics are always fun. You slide, it's hard to keep your balance, and obviously you can't run back up. You have to, and your momentum carries you backwards. Spike traps like that will kill you instantly on impact, unless you are invincible from having recently taken a hit. Spike traps are notorious in these games. Apparently so is ice, and I'm not doing too well with the ice. Ow! See? This here's a mini-boss battle door. You'll know beforehand going into a stage if you're going to be fighting one. In this case, obviously, we are not. On the outside of this door is typically your checkpoint. You're halfway, or something, if you want to call it that. Sometimes they're earlier, sometimes they're later. This enemy here basically has a shell, and if you take off the shell, let it come back, he will restore himself. If those projectiles coming back to him hit you, you will take damage. Here, we can hit this guy with a charge shot, even though we're on the ladder. Unique to the Mega Man X series is that E-Tank. Instead of in the Mega Man series where you collect E-Tanks randomly in the stages, and if you use them it restores you to full health, these ones here you collect life ups. When your health gauge is full, it allows you to store them in your E-Tank, which is a pretty neat feature. And then you can again use them at will. Right here is, ooh, I did it the first try, awesome, is the power-up that I wanted to get. These capsules here give us power-ups, and then we see Dr. Light in hologram form. And he says, enter this capsule, X. Take this leg upgrade. The upgrade will enhance your mobility in the air. You'll be able to dash left, right, or even straight up into the air. And then we jump in. And our legs are all nice and shiny and multicolored now. Looks so much fun, doesn't it? Love it. It's my favorite power-up in, I think, the entire Mega Man X series. Ow! And then we can use that to get to places like here. And then over here. And we can use that to get back up here. And then we can use this. Stop failing. Didn't go like I planned at all. Then we can use that to get this E-Tank. And hopefully before I'm done here, I'll be able to show it off. Jump across here. If this guy's still here, we'll blast him away. These guys, these flying rocket launchers are just obnoxious. And they're everywhere in this stage. Hey! Nice. That guy froze me. Sort of. Come on. Drop something. Ah! Whoa. Oh, whatever. And here's our boss door. And we're about to encounter a boss I'm not particularly good at. We meet Blizzard Buffalo himself. He can throw ice blocks at you, he charges you, and then he can actually pick you up with his horns and slam you against walls. It's not pleasant. He's not very nice. See, there's his ice blocks. He'll charge through them. you can blow them up with a couple of ice shots, or blaster shots. Ice shots, that's what he's throwing at us. And you can pretty much manipulate where those go based on how you maneuver yourself. Well, the biggest thing about this guy is to actually get him to go in a pattern, which isn't always easy. Oh, now he's launching a large blast of ice at us. If you get hit by that, it will freeze you. Generally, until he makes contact with you, or you can maneuver yourself enough to break free. You don't want to get hit by that. It's not fun. Also, if he hits the wall while you're still on it, it will, in fact, knock you off and you will land on him and take damage. Hurt you just as much as anything else, if not more. And here we go, and he's done. Aw, I don't get to watch him blow up very much because he's not really on the screen. Sad face. And he looks so happy. And here's our weapon power-up screen. Nice little bit of music there. This is called Frost Shield. Get a new color scheme, and it's basically like a rocket-propelled ice spear. Now, as you saw with his icicles that he launched, once they land on the ground, they will stay there until they're either destroyed by an enemy hitting it, or after a while, they will break apart. This has been Chupacabrasaurus Rex. I believe we will call this an episode. I will see you all next time.